Yeah, look, I'll be in later. I can't say I'm on my way to an important meeting. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Thank you for coming to see me. The Commissioner suggested I spoke with you. William Thorpe. I'll come straight to the point. My son-in-law has gone missing. Mark and Susan came to London for 2 days whilst they're on their way to spend their honeymoon on my yacht in the south of France. They booked into the hotel, they unpacked, they went out for dinner, and next morning they went shopping in Covent Garden. Now, that was Sunday morning. Mark went to fetch Susan some coffee, and he never came back. He didn't show up at the hotel. He just disappeared into thin air.
Are you all right there?
Oh, have you seen this man? We've been in the market all day and I just can't find him anymore. He just went to get a coffee and just disappeared.
Has it been reported?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I came down on Monday. Susan was in such a terrible state. And I took her to Kingsway Police Station.
So he's been reported?
Yes, yes. They told us we needed to wait for another 24 hours. That Mark was graded low risk. He's been missing for 2 days. Mark has not contacted myself or Susan. He just wouldn't simply walk away.
Lisa.
You're late.
Yeah, I know. Commissioner called me at home this morning, wanted me to see a close buddy of his, a stinking rich fat cat that owns golf courses and bloody racehorses.
You do know you have an 11 o'clock, and I need you to sign those.
Yeah. You know, he sent his driver to pick me up in a Bentley this morning.
Yeah, you said.
You know how much those bloody things cost? A few years' salary and some. He's got a bloody cheek to ask me to find his ruddy son-in-law.
Lost him, has he?
Yeah. Marries his daughter, does a bunk in Covent Garden. Just about to go off on the honeymoon to Thorpe's yacht in the south of France.
Maybe he got cold feet.
Yeah, maybe. Get the DS at Kingsway to call me, will you? They're investigating it. Still smells a wee bit sniffy to me. Would you walk away from a girl worth millions, and she's Thorpe's only daughter?
When did it happen?
Sunday. Yeah, I'll make a few inquiries. Not much I can do, though.
Susan, he's going to do all he can. I just don't know what else to do, sweetheart. I mean, the Commissioner speaks very highly of this Walker.
Why haven't we heard from them?
You're just going to have to be patient.
What if he had a heart attack?
Look, they're going to check all the hospitals. And we'll know soon enough if he uses his bank account.
If he used his bank account, then he'd call me. He wouldn't just walk away.
You didn't have a row or anything, did you?
No! He just went to get a cup of coffee. Doesn't make any sense. Why would he just disappear?
Perhaps he's been mugged.
Then why wouldn't he call me? He has his mobile. Daddy, something terrible's happened. I know it.
Susan, we're just going to have to wait. I'll call Walker again this afternoon.
Sorry, a few problems at home.
Same ones as yesterday?
Well, no, not really, but keep the weekend free because we're getting married.
What?
Yeah.
Should she be driving? She's about to drop.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. Hang on. I'll have to put the seat back for you. So it'll be free Saturday, you know. It's just registry office, few drinks, ambulance standing by.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm up for it, Satch. No, I've never been a best man before. Honest. Oh, yeah. Listen, kid. Look, don't worry. I will dress to impress. No, the bride won't get a look in. Yeah, okay, look, I've got to go. See you later. Bye.
William Thorpe. He's rung 3 times in the last hour.
All right, we had any more info from Kingsway?
Just transferring you. No. They're listing him as a low-risk missing person. They've had no calls, no withdrawals from his bank account, and his mobile phone is dead.
Shit, that means he could be too.
I'm going to put out a reward. Look, we need more information.
Thing is, Mr. Thorpe, this is a missing persons inquiry. I'm doing all I can, but at this stage we have to be guided by my officers on
For
the...
Christ's sake, he has been missing since Sunday. This is bloody ridiculous.
It may seem that way to you, sir. So far, we have not one eyewitness who saw him or saw anything suspicious. It was very...
If Susan has a breakdown over this... She's out all the time. It's just terrible.
This must be hard for you, sir. But the reality is, at this particular moment, we have over 1,500 missing persons.
How long do you have to be missing before you're presumed dead?
He's not dead. He's not. He's there somewhere, and we have to find him.
Susan, this is DCS Walker. He's supervising the inquiry.
What inquiry? Nobody's done anything to help.
Susan, this is Detective Chief Superintendent Mike Walker.
Well, he's done nothing to help. He's just fobbed you off, and instead we have to deal with that idiot from Kingsway. They won't take this seriously.
I think they are. We really are trying to help.
Then why can't you find him?
Susan, there is always the possibility he may not want to be found.
He wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So, Clive, what's the consensus?
You tell me. He could have been mugged, but we've got no witness that saw anything suspicious. We've got a missing person unit working on it, but they've got 50-odd cases already this year.
Excuse me. Roisin, thanks for calling back. Where are you? I need to talk to you ASAP. Mind if I pop in on my way home? Thanks. See you later. Bye. Sorry, go on.
The least we can do is to make a full report and send all the details to the National Missing Persons Helpline.
So is he just bumped off for his wallet or his coat because it was worth a few quid?
Like I told you, we have no sightings, nothing. Nobody can even remember seeing Mark Harrington in Covent Garden Market.
Does this warrant a major investigation team?
Well, that's your call, isn't it?
Thanks, Clive.
Just finished the hardest case I've ever worked on, Mike. My ticket's booked and paid for. You know what? I really need the break.
Hey, do you think your stuff will work on me? Come on, Machine. Don't make me twist your arm. I might spoil your fake tan. Hey, a favour for me is a favour for the Commissioner. And once we pick up this chap, I'm sure you have an open invitation to Mr. Thorpe's yacht.
Don't give me any of that old boys network crap, Mike. I am going to New York.
Ah, come on, Machine. You've got to help me out. He wants the best, and that's you.
Oh, brown-nosing me and smothering me in compliments isn't going to do it.
Aren't you coming to Satch's wedding?
Of course I am. I leave the day after.
There you go. You'll have it sorted by then.
You're something else. Do you know that? If I do this, you are going to owe me big time. And you better wash your hands. They'll go orange.
Thanks.
All right, sweetheart. Excuse me. You haven't seen this man, have you?
No.
Excuse me.
No, you don't.
Have you seen this man? Careful.
Vacuum honey.
Excuse me. Have you seen this man?
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks.
Hi guys, this is the frame here, so if we just bring everybody in, we can gather you around. Bring your photos forward.
Come on, Sarge, get to the front.
Bursting at the seams. Rise to the front, everybody, and smile. Lovely, and one more.
Susan told me you had to take Mark's wash bag away.
Yes, that's in case we have to check for DNA further down the line.
So you think he might be dead?
I really have no idea, Mrs. Thorpe. Try not to worry. I know this is a difficult time for all of you, but our family liaison officer will give you all the support you need.
Excuse me. Have you seen this man?
No, I haven't.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Thanks. Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. Have you seen this man? Excuse me. I'm sorry, you haven't seen this man, have you?
No.
Thanks.
Sorry, we've been up all night. I thought I was going to have to take her to hospital.
You're 20 minutes late, Satch.
Don't worry, false alarm. She just had to have macadamia nut ice cream. Night before it was cherry vanilla. Yeah, but it's a boy. Yeah, we did the needle test. Definitely a boy.
Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah. Michael Jordan Satchel. What do you think?
Okay. Let's look busy, shall we?
Oh, sorry, she's just listing stuff.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Get your paternity leave request in. When I get back from New York, I'll get Lisa to cover you. Right. Firstly, I need to ask you, is there any friction between your daughter and your son-in-law?
Oh, dear God, how many times must I answer this? Look, Susan and Mark had just got married. They adore each other. Listen, have all the hospitals been checked? All the emergency and accident units?
Checked and rechecked. Mr. Thorpe, can you tell me, did you have a good relationship with your son-in-law?
Now, what on earth has that got to do with anything? Now, listen to me, look. Susan and Mark have known each other since they were teenagers. They've never even looked at another person. They're deeply in love. I must say that I resent this constant insinuation that all this is a result of some marital or family tiff.
Do you want sugar?
Yeah.
Mr. Thorpe?
Satch, see to him.
Mr. Thorpe?
This is DCI Connor here. I need an ambulance immediately.
What's happened? What, is it Mark?
No, darling. It's Daddy. I think it's his heart. It's all right. Come on. Thank you.
Dead?
He'd had that open heart surgery about 4 years ago, apparently.
Holy shit. Does the commissioner know?
I don't know. The wife is going to fly the body back for the funeral. I mean, the daughter's refusing to go, and I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I mean, it wasn't the right time. She was hysterical.
Oh, I can do some checking up. Talk to Susan. Stop her wearing out the pavements of Covent Garden.
It's been over a week since he vanished, Mike.
Yeah, well, he's dead, isn't he?
Have we got nothing to prove or disprove that, Satch?
He wouldn't just walk out on his bride, would he? Well, come on, I should know.
I just got a call from Detective Sergeant Gregg to let you know there's been use on Mark Harrington's credit card. £200 withdrawn yesterday.
From where?
Lloyd's, Covent Garden.
Thanks, Mike. Any chance I can go to New York now?
His office? Just one moment, please. Sir, it's the Commissioner.
Sir, Yes, yes, I have just been told. It's shocking. Yeah. Very, very sad, sir. Yes. Well, yes, DCI Connor's heading up the case. Absolutely, sir. Top priority. Prick.
Bastard. Show me what you got.
We've just received it from the bank. They were full of legal reasons why they couldn't release it till I told them I'd apply to the court for a warrant. Okay, so this is our guy.
And he's the one that used our missing boy's PIN number.
Yep, that's how he withdrew the 200 quid. Wait a minute. I think I can get you a good close-up of his face. There we are. And the good news is, his name is Harry Cranley. He's been picked up here more often than you can count. He's a heroin addict. He usually dosses down by the church steps. There are officers looking for him now.
That's not his.
Easy, easy. That'll do. Let's get back. Come on, come on.
Now, it's not good news, Susan, but we're holding a man for questioning as he used your husband's credit card on Saturday. He was also in possession of his wallet. Can you tell me, did Mark keep his PIN number in his wallet? It was used to withdraw the cash.
I told him he shouldn't do that. I told him so many times, but he just laughed. He said he couldn't remember it.
All right, well, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but can you look at this photo for me? Do you recognize that man?
I'm not sure.
Take your time.
I think so, yes. I can't remember what day it was, but I did speak to him. No, I showed him Mark's photo. All the time he knew. He knew.
Well, right now we don't exactly know what he knows as we haven't questioned him.
Well, if somebody took Mark's wallet, then they must know where he is. They must know what happened to him.
We just have to wait, Susan.
What's his name?
Well, no, I can't tell you that at the moment, but I can organise a car for you back to the hotel.
No. I'll be out there looking for Mark. How long do you need with this person, then I'll come back?
Susan.
I'm on my mobile. I'll be in Covent Garden.
No, I advise you go back to the hotel. Spend some time with the family liaison officer.
No!
You really will benefit from her help, Susan. She's trained to help you through this ordeal.
Look, the only person that I want to talk to is my husband. I don't want to talk to anybody else.
Okay, well, I tried. Thankless little madam.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Rashid, look at what she's going through. Sit down. Sit!
Where'd you get this?
It's not mine.
Well, we know it's not yours. We want to know how you came to be in possession of it.
I don't remember. Look, I don't feel well. I've got a sweats. I need to see a doctor.
Yeah, well, you already have, and he says you're fit to be interviewed, so answer the question.
What'd you do with the 200 quid, Harry?
It's bloody obvious, isn't it?
Where'd you get the wallet from?
I found it.
Where'd you find it?
Don't remember.
Well, you better start remembering, Mr. Cranley.
Shit, I just found it, all right? I just found a bleeding thing by a stool.
Which stool?
I don't effing know. One of them in the market, by the cafe. Far side, in the gutter.
You're expecting us to believe that you found this very expensive wallet lying in the gutter?
Yeah, I was lying in it as well.
Where were you lying, Harry? Show us on the map where you were lying.
Around here. Look, I feel sick. I want to go and lie down. I just told you where we were. I didn't nick it. I found it.
We? Who are you with, Harry? Hmm? Hey, Harry! This is very serious. You're involved in a murder inquiry.
Oh, shit, I could go down for this.
I'd say for a very, very long time.
He'll bloody kill me, he will. He's a nutter. He said if I drew out the dough, he'd split it with me. I didn't nick it.
Who gave you the wallet, Harry?
It could be Arnie Green. He's hauled in here on a regular basis. Pickpocket. Where he lives, Christ only knows. None of them have any permanent addresses. He's an alky. I can get my officers looking for you if you like.
Yeah, fast as you can. Let Cranley sleep it off. Charge him with theft and keep him in custody, yeah?
Yep.
I don't believe you're taking this seriously at all. I've asked for help from the day that he went missing, and no one's taken me seriously. Why don't you put it on one of the police TV programs?
DCI Connor may very well go down that route.
And in the meantime, what? My father was going to get a private detective, offer a reward.
I strongly advise against that, Susan, until we know more.
I've waited long enough. I'm not waiting any longer. I know that my husband would not have left me if something hadn't happened. God, why does it feel like I'm always repeating myself? I love him, and he loves me. God, without him, I may as well just kill myself.
Susan,
You see, that's what sickens me. Nobody understands. We loved each other, and from the day that he went missing, I knew that... Oh, God. I think he's dead. But why would somebody do something like that? Why would they?
Your next meeting, sir. You're going to be late.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Susan, I really think you should go home and be with your mother.
I'll be at the hotel. I'm not going anywhere.
She looks like she needs a doctor.
Shit, we forget, you know. We get so used to screwed up lives, but they loved each other. They were childhood sweethearts, and maybe she's got a point. But we had to go down every avenue, check if they'd argued, if he dumped her, maybe he'd run off with someone else. But the simple truth is that they loved each other, and that poor girl has known from day one. Right, let's get to Kingsway. See what's happening on now.
This isn't moving, Satch. I mean, those two wasters. Maybe one of them picked his pocket and the other used his credit card, but neither of them seem to be killers.
Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, one's a drunk, the other's a junkie. Maybe when they needed more booze, another fix, they got nasty. Now they see this nice, clean and well-dressed
Where's
lad.
his body? Where is the body?
Thames is a deep river.
Someone had to get him there, though, Satch. God, it's so peaceful here, isn't it?
Yeah, if it wasn't for that lot.
Yeah, as soon as you move them on, they'll be back. Maybe they found Arnie Green.
What is it? What's happening? Oh, my God. She's already in hospital. She's in labour. The baby's coming.
Go.
Tell her to cross her legs. I'm on my way. I'll be as fast as I can.
Listen, I'm not going to repeat this. I did not give any wallet to that spaced-out junkie. He's lying.
Pick his pocket, did you?
What would I waste my time on him for? He's not got a pot to piss in.
Not your junkie friend.
No friend of mine. He's a bloody liar. Look, I don't need a solicitor here to tell me my rights. I know my rights. And I know when I'm being set up for something I didn't do.
Mr. Green, all I have to do is check the wallet for your fingerprints.
And you won't find mine on it. Now, I want to go, and you got no right to keep me here.
I have every right, Mr. Green. This is a murder inquiry.
Hang on. Nobody said nothing about any murder. You got me here on false pretences.
Wrong. You passed the wallet. He got the money out on the credit card.
I bloody didn't. He'd steal a blind man's dog. He's so wired up. I am not going down for this.
You better start talking to me faster. You're going to go down for an awful long time. Do you understand that? So stop wasting my time.
Ah, shit.
That is just what I wanted. It's a girl. yeah, a girl.
Congratulations. Hang on a second. Everyone, Satch has had his baby. Ah, listen, that's great news.
She's perfect. Weighed in at £6.10. Yeah. Yeah, she's all right, you know, a bit shocked. And so was I, you know, I didn't expect it to happen so fast. What? Oh, no, not yet, but, Abigail's first choice so far, yeah. All right.
Okay. Thanks for calling in. Bye. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Lisa, have I got fleas? I'm serious. It's driving me mad. My head is itchy. My body is itchy.
Oh, you've got head lice. They love clean hair. I've got some good shampoo I'll bring in.
You're joking me. Walker owes me big time. I'm not going back into that interview room until that perverted little bastard's been deloused. What?
I thought for a minute you were talking about Walker.
Get out. Oh.
Yeah, I know, Satch. Roisin told me. Fantastic news. Well done, pal. Now, you must be tickled pink. Hey, so you going to take that leave now? Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
There he is. Our junkie, right of frame. And Arnie Green. God, he must have a field day on the market. You know, he maintains he stole Mark Harrington's wallet with the old bump into a punter with a coffee, wipe him down routine. Does anybody see anything? Anyone?
Excuse me?
Oh, well done, Clive.
There you go.
Oh, what a pile.
What's going on? What?
Chief Superintendent Walker asked me to dig around in the archives, pre-Merlin database computer. I brought you all the similar cases. Obviously, they aren't recent. I've got quite a few. Didn't know whether you wanted male or female.
Mike, we could collect God knows how many missing children. I mean, there's thousands of these, right? You don't think we're confusing the issue?
Gov?
Yeah.
It may be nothing, but this guy's caught on CCTV a few times.
So?
Like I said, it might be nothing at all, but he's got his left arm in plaster cast.
Yes, I don't see where this is leading.
Well, just reminded me of the American serial killer, that's all.
Who?
Ted Bundy. He murdered about 40 young women.
Yeah, I know what he did, Lisa. Get to the point.
Well, no one could understand how he managed to get so many women into his car. He used a fake plaster cast on his arm. He'd stop them and ask them if they could help him put something into his car.
Mm-hmm.
Bundy used the cast to wallop his victims over the head, then slipped off and drove them away, raped and killed them. That was Bundy.
Ted Bundy. He only killed women. Mark Harrington is over 6 foot tall, young, he's fit.
Pull his face up, see what you've got on him. I mean, it's far-fetched, but it's a notch up from nothing. Oh, this shampoo I'm using stinks. Sorry about that. I have to use it every morning. Oh, bloody head lice. Thinking about them makes me want to scratch.
Did you catch the flea?
I did, yeah. Big and bloated with my blood. What the feck is that? Oh, my God.
Okay, she's got 15 billboards for a week all over London, plus internet adverts.
We've got 2 extra telephone lines here, and we're going to hold a press conference this afternoon. Now, we're already inundated with crank callers. All we can do is monitor them and hope that one of them has some real information. Okay? That's it. That's all we got. Get back to work, yeah?
Right, You will not believe what I just saw on the way in.
Yeah, we all know, Satch.
Oh, so much for my special relationship with the Commissioner. He's gone ballistic, and no wonder. Have you seen these bloody headlines?
Yes.
Yeah, and his instructions are to find Mark Harrington and fast.
Listen, we're doing everything that we can, Mike, but we have nothing. Not one witness.
Well, where the hell has he gone? Christ, I got an earful this morning.
Listen, the man with the plaster cast on his arm. Now, we've scanned his photo. We've sent it out to the police officers to see if anybody recognises him. We've got a press release out asking him to come in and see us. Look, he might just be a punter in the market.
A one-armed bandit on the loose. Terrific. 1, he was nowhere near the victim. He just passed him. 2nd shot, he had his back to camera walking away from Mark Harrington. Look, we've got to get someone over to Susan's hotel. She's going to be swamped with calls.
Well, look, she refused to see the FLO, told her to get out.
What about emails? Did she get permission?
Yes, we've got 2 guys over there since 9 o'clock this morning online. We've had 50 hits, but you know what, Mike? They're just sick messages and gold diggers.
Look, you get over to the hotel quick, because the press are going to be swarming round her like hornets.
Yeah, fine. Oh, hang on, I need you to do something for me. I need authorization on this. It's a refund for my ticket to New York.
Yeah, okay, leave it with me.
Okay, another thing, these files are cases with a similar MO. Now, they all just disappeared. But these 3, they all went missing in the same
location, yeah, Covent Garden.
Exactly. Now, they're 2 girls and a young boy of 15, but they all went missing at a weekend, no witnesses. Now, I know it's a male-female thing, but God knows what we're looking for here. They're all nice kids from good families.
Well, check them out and get back to me, and then prepare for a press conference.
Well, hang on. Which do you want me to do? Do you want me to go to the hotel, or do you want me to sort out these cases?
I don't know! Shit, I don't know, Roisin. Satchell's back, isn't he?
Yeah. Says paternity leave didn't suit him, but I'm going to make him take it. I mean, he spends his life on the mobile phone, gabbling away to the wife, or she's texting him with information about the child. I mean, it's driving me mad.
Yeah, well, get him onto them and get him out of your hair. Oh, I hear you had a bit of a problem. Is it all clear?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, you get over to Susan. I'll join you after my meeting.
Fine. Whatever they say, ignore them, yeah?
Excuse me, you part of the Susan Harrington investigation. The hotel want me to leave. You have to help me to stay. I know I'll get a result. I haven't had time to read these emails.
Susan, though we advised you against publicising this yourself, you went ahead, and I'm afraid this is the result.
I have to do something. I just can't be made to leave here.
I'm afraid that's not up to me. You're going to have to talk to the manager yourself. Lisa, could you get the phone, please? See, Susan, there's a lot of press outside, and it's making his life and his regular customers...
I don't care about them.
Well, he does. Look, perhaps it would be better if you just left.
I can't. What if Mark tries to contact me here? I can't.
Woman says she has information that she'll only give to Susan. She says that her daughter went missing too. If you'll give me your name and
Hello, I'm Mark's wife. Please, if you can help me,
Lisa, we're wasting our time here.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Susan, take her name and her contact number, will you please?
She wants to meet me here.
Come here. Hello, this is DCI Connor here. I'm heading up the inquiry into the... Hello? Yes, if you have any... Susan, she's hung up. Now, you're going to get a lot of crank calls, OK? Now, I advise you don't answer the phone until we've organised some kind of answering
something.
Phone. No.
She knew something and you made her hang up.
We would take her to the station and we will interview her.
Just get out, please. Just leave me alone.
Susan, it's OK. She's on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Then call her mother, get her down here to look after her, and for Christ's sakes, get the emails and calls monitored.
Already done. And listen, I'll call the mother, but if she doesn't want to cooperate, there's very little that I can do. That Susan Harrington can be bloody abusive, you know. I don't know whether it's just me, but she is seriously trying my patience.
Yeah, well, it seems everyone is. You okay?
Am I okay? No. No, I'm not okay. This fever is seriously dragging out here, Mike, not to mention the fact that I have head lice. I have fleas.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let you drag me in on this. I'm too tired.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Pull you off the case?
Oh, yeah, that'd look terrific on my CV, wouldn't it? No, I have started, so I'll finish, Michael. Thank you. What do you want, Satch?
Lisa says the same woman has called in 3 times with information that she will only give to Susan. Says her own daughter went missing.
Did she get a name?
Yeah, it's Mrs. Rona Rogers. No record, she lives in Pinner, and we can't find any details of the missing daughter. After the reward, I'd say.
Shit, we're beginning to look like we're just farting around here. Susan Harrington's being interviewed by LNN this evening. We've got to start looking like we're on top of this bloody inquiry. I've told the press office you will do a live link from here after they finish with her. Let's smarten up, guys.
I don't want you in the room. She said she wouldn't talk if there was anyone with me.
It's all right, Susan. We'll be in the next door room.
Do you want me with you, Susan?
No. No one is to be in the room with me. Why do you make me repeat everything I say? I don't want any of you here.
Okay, go back to the station, see if something new's come in, okay?
Yes. Yes, please, come up. She's here. Please, just leave me alone with her. Just go. I don't want you here. Just leave me alone.
Susan, I'm staying. Now, don't shout at me. We are going to be next door. She's not going to know we're here, okay? This is all wasted time. If she had anything legit, she'd be down the station.
I'm not interested in the reward. I want you to know that. I also know what you must be going through, as my own daughter went missing.
I'd be so grateful for anything you know that might help me. Did your daughter go missing in Covent Garden?
No, it was at the fairground on Ham Common. She went for a Coke and never came back.
How long ago?
4 years. And the police did nothing, which is why I won't speak to them. They didn't believe me.
It's the same with me. They didn't believe me. But I know that Mark wouldn't have walked away from me. He wouldn't. I knew something had to have happened.
All these young people went missing over a period of 10 years, and I'm certain that I know where they're being held. I've made contact, and I'm certain, very sure about what has happened. They allowed me to talk to them, you see.
Is my husband with them?
Yes. And he could be returned any day. Some they want to keep for longer, if they are of a higher intelligence.
I don't understand. Who's keeping him?
Your husband has been abducted by aliens.
You're mad! You have wasted my time! You do this! I'm not mad! I have been chosen!
Yeah, you've been chosen by me, love. Come on,
things with
time
my
to
own
go.
eyes!
Right, so apart from our alien conspiracy, we have very little to go on. I know this is tough, but keep going, yeah?
There's a woman coming because of the posters.
Oh, my God.
We may not like what Susan did with the poster campaign, but this may be something. She has a stall in the market, second-hand clothes, but she's been up north buying for the past few days.
10 to 1, she's another alien nutter. This is very good of you. If you could go through what you discussed with DC West?
It could be nothing. It was just, I remember they came to my store. I sell antique clothing, and I get a lot of costume designers and thespian types. It's the area, you know. Anyway, I remember those two because they were such a good-looking young couple, and they seemed so happy. And they asked about a Victorian blouse. Lace with a high neck. He liked it, but it was very fragile. And she decided not to buy it. He was very nice. Nice enough for me to remember him and recognize him.
Did you see anyone acting suspiciously at all?
Well, you do get quite a few odd ones, but nothing that made me more aware than usual.
Have you seen him before?
Oh, yes, I know this one. He's a real pest. We are always calling the police about him. He's a thief.
Did you see him on that day?
No, I didn't.
What about this one?
Oh, yeah, he's another one. He's always hanging around. He's on drugs, I think. But I don't recall seeing him, no.
Do you recognize that man?
Well, yes, I do. I don't know who he is, but I have seen him quite a few times. In fact, he did look over my stall on the same day as that young man who's missing.
Did he buy anything?
No. There was something odd about him. Not his clothes. He was very smart, dapper. He looked over my flannel shirts and he was bending down. He had an odd face, but that wasn't it. And I noticed it. Well, nowadays it doesn't mean anything.
What doesn't?
Well, it was a very good one, and it was only because he was bending down that I noticed.
Noticed what?
That he was wearing a wig. The parting gave it away.
How many times have you seen this man in the wig at the market?
Quite a few times, but he's never bought anything from me.
What days of the week are you there?
Weekends. I only have the stall at Covent Garden at weekends.
Was his arm always in plaster?
I don't know. I can't remember. I can see he has it now, but I can't remember. I am sorry.
She's got a stall selling tat to thespian types. Our man's a bit of a regular. Then one day when he bends down to take a closer look at something, she clocks a suit. Dodgy parting gives it away. So now we're looking for a man in a plaster cast and a wig.
Well, that's it?
That's it.
OK, guys, she's on.
And you've said that you felt that the police weren't doing enough to help trace your husband.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I really felt that they weren't taking me seriously. I mean, my husband went to get a coffee and disappeared.
And you've offered a reward, and you're also doing this poster campaign. Have you had any response?
Yes. And I'm hoping that after this evening I'll get some more results.
And I know that the reward you're offering is substantial. Presumably you're hoping that that will prompt whoever may be holding Mark to come forward.
Yes. And if he or she does, well, then I'll promise that as long as Mark comes back to me, I won't press any charges. I won't even call the police. I just want to know where my husband is. I'm just hoping and praying that he'll come back alive.
You've been accused by Mrs. Harrington of not taking enough action.
This is not true. Once our major investigation team had reviewed all the circumstances around the disappearance of Mr. Harrington, we very quickly launched a full inquiry. Now, my team and I are doing everything within our powers to support Mrs. Harrington and to reunite her with her husband. Now, at present, no witnesses have come forward, so we are asking for the help of the public. We're also trying to trace this man. We believe he may be able to help us with our inquiry. We also believe he may well have been wearing a wig. Now, obviously, anyone with any information who wishes to remain anonymous will, of course, be protected.
The point is that in this case, Mrs. Harrington actually...
You get out back and start closing up. It's after 6.
Is it right
All right, Mum. Just bringing the stuff in.
awful position, spend their own money to make the police take them seriously?
We are taking this very seriously indeed. Now, the publicity, however, can have an adverse effect. You see, it brings in an awful lot of crank callers and time wasters.
Are you aware that Mark Harrington's wife has said that she will not press charges if the person responsible for her husband's disappearance does come forward?
It's not really up to Mrs. Harrington whether or not she wishes to press charges or not. Now, as I said, we are tracing the man on the CCTV footage released. Please, anybody who has seen anything or heard anything, please contact us when you can. There were many people there that day. Someone out there knows who he is.
I've locked up out front, Tom, so you can take me home and I'll get dinner started. Tom, you can take me home now.
These are for you.
What was that? Did you hear it?
Cats on the roof.
Oh.
I'm going to put some poison down. They piss on the crate, stink the place out.
Oh, something smells horrible.
Give me a few minutes, Mum. I'll back the van out. I'll see you around the front.
All
right? I'll put the van away. You all right, Mum? Just leave the bags, I'll bring them in.
Hi, Dad.
You've been good girls. You deserve one of these each. Yes or no?
Well, Mum says we're not really supposed to have too much chocolate.
We always do what Mum wants. Go back in, shut the door, I'll be there in a minute.
TV went all right?
Oh, I couldn't believe it when she said she wasn't going to press charges.
Oh, yeah. If he does get in touch, you know, we'll know, and we'll bloody well arrest him, won't we? You mind if I get off?
No. How's the baby?
Well, she's mostly asleep when I get in, yeah. Only likes to wake up when my head hits the pillow. We've had to start bottle feeding her because, you know, well, agony, isn't it? It's like The Exorcist. That baby can spew like a rugby player.
But it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, washing machine's running from morning till night. I just didn't expect it to be so much hard work, you know?
You've only just started. When will they start growing up?
Good night.
All right.
Good night. Anything coming back from the TV interviews like a suspect?
Or a body?
Did you manage to review the other cases? The kids went missing.
Yeah. Now, if there is a connection, Mike, I can't find it. Satch is going to interview the father of the boy that went missing 7 years ago, though.
Hey, you fancy a drink?
No, I better not. I better stick with this. Thanks for asking, though.
Tomorrow. Oh, shit. I forgot to give this to Satch. Look. I got him. It's a little zoo with all the animals. Yeah, you just sit it on the cart.
Lovely. I can leave it here if you want.
But you know, if there is a connection...
What?
Between those cases and ours, if there is a connection, it's a classic serial killer.
No, the aliens got him.
Hey, I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I know you are. You hinted at it before, but I don't agree, Mike. I mean, for a start, they're different sexes.
Don't know. Just a hunch. Stranger things have happened. Might be a deviant. Swings both ways. Have we got anything from Mark Harrington to suggest that he might be...
Gay? No, he was in love with the wife.
Yeah, since they were kids. Never looked at anyone else. Romeo and Juliet.
You can see what happened to them.
Nah, you get to a certain age, you don't believe in all that.
In what?
True love.
Speak for yourself.
I am. Well, sort of. What's happening in your private life?
Just that, private.
You got anywhere? You were good in New York. Were you going to go with someone? I bet you're someone I don't approve of.
It wouldn't matter to me whether you proved or not, Michael. It's just none of your business.
Just checking. Good night.
Good night.
Lisa, has your Ted Bundy with the plaster cast made contact, or did he send Hannibal Lecter instead?
Neither. I've had a few calls from people who may recognise him, but if he is wearing a wig, we don't even know what colour hair he's got.
But Lisa, he's always got. I mean, if he's nothing to do with it, why not make contact?
Could have been a tourist, gone back to wherever he came from.
Oh, yeah.
You off home?
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Oh, cheers. Right.
This is going.
Girls, on the table. Come along now. Tom. Sit down. Have you washed your hands?
Yep. Can we have the TV on in here, Granny? We're in the middle of watching the film.
Well, you'll have to ask your daddy. You know he doesn't like you eating and watching TV at the same time.
Dad? Can we have the TV on in here, Dad?
No, you can't. I'll go and record it. You can take it home and watch it with your mother and the illegal immigrant she lives with.
But she's not coming until late.
Then you can watch it here after you've eaten your dinner. I don't get to see you often enough and we need to catch up.
But it's on now and we're missing it.
All right, all right. I'll go and tape it. Just don't start whinging.
That's it. Pass the gravy, Nat. Don't get him angry. Just be nice. You can see the film later.
Then I'll promise that as long as Mark comes back to me, I won't press any charges. I won't even call the police. I just want to know where my husband is. I'm just hoping and praying that he'll come back alive.
That was Penny Smith talking to Susan Harrington about it. Meanwhile, in the city...
You know to wait. You do not start eating until we've all got our plates in front of us.
But you weren't here. Been gone ages.
I'm looking at your grandma, who has cooked dinner and is last to be served. We wait for her to settle. Then, for what we are about to receive, may the good Lord accept our thanks and give us his blessing.
Amen.
Amen.
Right, tuck in. We'll start with you, Naomi. How's school?
Horrible.
Natalie?
We need £25 to go on a lecture tour to the British Museum. Mummy said to ask you.
What? Is that £25 each or between you?
Each, because we go by coach. Then we have lunch there. Please, Daddy. Mummy says it's worth it as it's educational.
I'm sure it is, but I could take you there myself and for a lot less.
Oh, no, Daddy. We want to go with the school. Everyone's going. Please?
I'll think about it. But I want those cleared.
We've got jam roly-poly for afters.
How's stepdaddy?
Tom.
I'm just asking. Don't do that! Sneaky little looks, nudges. I won't have it. I asked you a simple question, so answer.
He's just got a rise, and so we're going to the south of France for our summer holidays.
Oh. Not without my permission. You just did it again! Does your mother give you a script?
What do you mean?
Don't you know what a script is? Ask your mother. It's how we met, you know, doing amateur dramatics. The script is the play. It's how an author writes the words and stage directions. It's called a script. S-C-R-I-P-T. It's short for the word manuscript. No, leave them. They haven't finished, and I'm not going to waste good food.
I want to serve the pudding, so I'm clearing. Would you pass your plates, please?
Never knew so many people passed through Covent Garden.
Next time you want to worm more money out of me, do it yourself. I will not have you using the girls to do your dirty work. Do you understand?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come again soon. Yes, you will.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
And a kiss for Daddy. Be good.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Mum. Hello, darlings.
Mum,
Where are you going?
a few things at the shop.
Well, can't it wait until tomorrow?
No.
Why do you always start on the girls? You hardly get to see them, and when they come over...
She's turning them against me. Then she wants me to pay 50 quid for a bloody school outing.
Well, it's not as if you don't have it.
That is not the point. Every time they come here, we want this, we need that. She puts them up to it. She's a two-faced bitch. And that bastard she's living with in my house, I'd like to get my hands round his throat.
Oh, they forgot to take the video of that film they were watching. Did you tape it?
Yes, I'll drop it through their letterbox on my way home.
You're a good man. I just wish it wasn't so hard on you seeing the girls. I know you don't mean to be hard.
Good night, Mum. Don't wake up for me.
That's him, isn't it? Hold on, let me rewind that. Yeah.
When's this?
Weeks ago. That's him, isn't it? Just right of frame.
He's got a plaster cast on his arm.
But it's on the right arm. It was on the left arm in the other footage, right?
Oh, my God. Lisa, your Ted Bundy theory might be right. OK, I need you to pull up the 3 witness statements, the ones with the same MO. I pulled them out earlier. Check if anybody mentioned seeing a man with a plaster cast on his arm. I'm going to call Satch. I need to get him to talk to the father of the missing boy tonight.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Mr. Gordon, DCI Connor. Thanks very much for coming in, particularly this time of night.
Well, I don't sleep so much these days. This takes me back. I reported Jimmy missing at this station 7 years ago.
Yes, sir, I know.
You never get over it. Every birthday, Christmas, you keep hoping that we never heard a word from him in all this time. I say we, but his mother died last year. When I got your call, I thought perhaps you'd found him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think. Your son, he...
I'm not his father. I'm his grandfather. Though he used to call me Dad. Jimmy was illegitimate. He and his mother lived with me. Losing Jimmy broke her heart. And when the cancer was diagnosed, she didn't have much to live for. I think she blamed me.
Come in.
Thank you.
I have read your statement, Mr. Gordon. But I was wondering, could you take me through exactly what happened in your own words?
Jimmy was just 15. We'd come into Covent Garden for a birthday treat. He collected old army badges, and there was a stall there that sold a lot of stuff from the Second World War. He was taking his time, picking out the ones he didn't already have. I got a bit impatient and said I'd go and get us a cup of tea. That was the last time I saw him. Looking at the badges. He'd spotted one from my old regiment, but of course I'd already given him mine.
Please, are you there? I did everything you told me to. I'm on my own, I swear to you. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Wait, I don't know London. Where? I'm writing it down. Please, wait. I give you my word. Yes, I'll be there, but I need to know that you're not lying to me. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Gordon, I'm going to ask you to look at these photographs. If you can tell me if you remember or recall anything.
Now you stay here and I'll go and get us a cup of tea. Okay. No, I don't recognize any of them.
Thank you.
No, she left the mobile here. She's just walked in. Where have you been?
Just needed some air.
I'm so sorry to have bothered you. Thank you. Good night. Oh, come here. I was so worried I called the police. Where have you been?
I just went for a walk. There's no need to call them.
Have you eaten anything?
Not hungry. I told you there was no need to come down. I'm all right.
No, Susan, you're not. Come on. You're not all right. You've spent thousands of pounds and you can't keep on staying here.
Yes, I can. It's my money.
But the police advised you...
I don't care what the police advised. They've done nothing. Nothing. I don't need them. I'm going to find Mark alive. Oh, and I don't want you speaking to or seeing the police again.
Darling, it's been nearly 3 weeks.
Don't you tell me that he's dead when I know that he's alive. I know it.
What do you know, Susan? If it's one of these cranks telling you terrible lies...
No, it's not that. I can't discuss it, but something happened this evening and... well, I know that Mark's alive.
Hello, Susan.
Shit, so Susan Harrington's done a disappearing act. Great.
Is she still not answering her mobile?
No, it's switched off, so we can't even ping it.
Susan? Susan Harrington?
We start a house-to-house search of the area. I'll head in as many officers as I can for you.
Please, I need to know, please. I just want to see my husband again.
You can. I can take you to him, but I have to protect myself. You have to understand that. Drink it. And you'll be with your husband in 15 minutes.
And you can see the concluding part of Trial and Retribution tomorrow evening at 9. Well, coming up on ITV1, the latest on the riots causing chaos in France, the ITV News in just a few moments.